Hello, my name is Alayo Akinkugbe and I run the Instagram platform A Black History of Art, on which I highlight the contributions of Black artists, sitters, thinkers and curators from art history and the present day. Today, I am so excited to be at Ligon all over the place at the Fitzwilliam Museum to take you on a tour. The first work that we come across is Ligon's Waiting for the Barbarians. It's the very first time that a contemporary work of art has occupied the portico of the museum. The work consists of various English translations of the final two lines of the poem Waiting for the Barbarians by Cavafy. We'll see several more literary references inside the exhibition. I'm here in this room, which is the first room that you encounter in Ligon all over the place. And it's a salon-style hang of over 80 paintings of flowers. Ligon himself curated this display, and it's extremely overwhelming. These paintings were made between the 17th and 19th centuries, and the display is actually inspired by a photograph of a salon hang within the Fitzwilliam from the 19th century. Aside from the overwhelming beauty of these paintings, they also really depict excess and abundance and wealth which was rooted in empire, colonialism, and slavery. On an early visit to the Fitzwilliam Museum, Ligon actually saw this room being rehung and was struck by the echoes of previous paintings which are visible on the wallpaper. He really lent into the beauty of that for this display, and he's chosen to hang this one painting, Adoration of the Kings, which depicts Balthazar, the biblical magus, as black, alongside one of his studies for Negro Sunshine. Ligon was initially an abstract painter, but began introducing text into his work very early on in his career. He draws on literary figures such as James Baldwin, and he stencils their text into the canvas and builds texture using oil stick and coal dust. Through repetition and obscuration, he alters the meaning of the text. The phrase Negro Sunshine was initially used by Gertrude Stein in her novella 3 Lives, but has come to be the title of this series by Ligon, which are dotted around these two galleries. Although the phrase was initially used in a racist context, Ligon appropriates it, and through repetition, he subverts its meaning to create associations with black joy instead. In this display, we have two of Ligon's prints, one which depicts an earlier work and another which is the same work but with annotations from a conservator. The connection between these prints and the two ancient manuscripts in the display case below is annotation. The manuscripts are heavily annotated in the same way as Glen's work. Over here, we have two further prints by Ligon, and these are actually made from cancelled plates. When an artist cancels a plate, they draw lines through the plate to prevent further prints from being made. What's fascinating about this display is that it's actually opposite these cancelled prints by Degas. And when you look closely at these works, you can similarly see lines through it, like Ligon's prints. In the ceramics gallery are 9 vessels. Ligon was inspired by traditional Korean moon jars, which are large white porcelain vessels, but he's reinterpreted them with black surfaces, or blackish, as he describes them. Ligon worked with a Korean-born ceramicist to produce these vessels, and in Asia, perceptions of the color black can vary from brown to indigo, hence the title Blackish. Ligon all over the place is on at the Fitzwilliam Museum until the 2nd of March. Come and see the exhibition for yourself and let us know what you think.